Hi, everyone, and welcome to Docue Digest, where we break down a particular legal topic into bite sized pieces. On the menu today are Articles of Association. We'll talk about what they are, the topics that they include, and why you might need to make changes to them. I'm Ashley Evans, Legal Counsel at Docue UK, and joining me today is my colleague Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather, Head of Legal at Docue UK. Okay, so every limited company in the UK needs articles, but let's start with the basics. What exactly are Articles of Association?
Articles of Association are a company's written rules that set out how a company should be run. So they outline the framework for governing the company's operations and create a contract between a company and each of its shareholders. So they're essentially a company's written rule book.
Exactly. A company's Articles of Association provide guidance on how to handle key corporate matters. When a company is incorporated, you can choose to use the model articles, which are the standard set of articles that will automatically apply if you don't have your own bespoke articles. However, many companies opt for bespoke articles to tailor the rules to their specific business's needs, which also gives more flexibility and control in running the company.
That's right. Companies have the flexibility to draft their own articles, but they still need to comply with certain requirements set by the Companies Act 2006. So, what are some of the key provisions that are usually included in Articles of Association?
While Articles of Association will typically cover things like the decision-making processes for directors and shareholders, and the procedures for conducting general meetings, board meetings, and passing resolutions. They also deal with how shares can be issued and transferred, as well as any restrictions on the transfer of shares.
Another key section covered is the roles and duties of the company's directors. So, the article should outline how directors are appointed and removed, and also the scope of their authority. So, this is really crucial for setting clear expectations and avoiding conflicts or quickly resolving them in the company.
The Articles of Association should also set out the rules related to profits and how they'll be distributed. They should specify exactly how dividends can be distributed among shareholders, ensuring everyone understands their entitlements.
That's right, but it's super important to remember that Articles of Association are a public document. So this means that once they're filed at Companies House, anyone can view them. So if there are any company rules that you'd prefer to keep confidential, then you might prefer to include them in a shareholders agreement, which isn't a public document. Can you amend your Articles of Association after you first filed them, Heather?
Yes, a company can amend its Articles of Association. To make changes to a company's articles after they've initially been filed, the company has to pass a special resolution, meaning that at least 75% of the votes cast by shareholders must be in favour of the changes. The shareholders can pass a special resolution either in writing, following the procedures for circulating and passing written resolutions, or at a general meeting.
Right. As a company grows, it may also outgrow its articles as they're no longer fit for purpose, or they just might not align with how the company now operates. So you may need to amend your articles to alter rights relating to shares or introducing a new class of shares, maybe, or just to keep them up to date with new legislation, or even if there's been a change in the company's strategy or purpose.
Yes, another common reason for amending Articles of Association is to meet the specific requirements necessary to achieve B Corp status. Whatever your reason for amending your articles, it's important to ensure that once the changes have been approved, the company files the amended articles with Companies House within 15 days of the amendment taking effect.
Exactly. So, how can Docu help businesses create their own articles of association?
Docu's dynamic Articles of Association template allows users to create their own set of bespoke articles in minutes. Docu's service includes articles that are fully customizable and can be tailored to a company's specific needs. You'll end up with articles that are fully customized to suit your company, whilst also complying with the law.
Sounds great. Thanks for listening, everyone.